Hey there everyone, in this video we're going to be taking a look at my Lego City here on this singular table. We'll just be taking a look at this whole collection here on the wall and the Lego City itself. When I originally started the channel, my goal or my idea was to do one Lego City tour per year, and obviously throughout the year I do updates whenever, I add something else to the city. But the city is now complete since I finally got the new Jazz Club Pizzeria modular in the empty square there. So now the city is complete. There are still some changes I want to make. Like I kind of still want to redesign the park a little bit. I want to swap that Lego store out for a different one because it's actually the wrong one. I actually wanted a different one and accidentally got that one. Not sure how I ended up with that one. I still consider the city fully complete at this point. There's no more room for anything else. I've filled all the room, even though there's still a few tweaks I want to make. There's nothing that's going to get bigger or smaller. It's just all going to pretty much stay like this for the next probably 6 to 8 months. I'm just going to explain the city to you guys as if you have never seen the city before, because I know I've already done like 17 updates, and I'm sure maybe for some of you guys have never seen the city before, but I'm just going to explain it to everyone as if they've never seen it. So we're going to take a look at the wall first because that'll go by quickly. Starting on the left, we finally have the complete collection of the Lego Marvel minifigures Series 1. I will replace this with Series 2 later this year when that comes out, but until then, this is going to be the display here. It took me 2 years to get all these minifigures. I'm not sure why. I was just buying so much other Lego stuff and kept forgetting about these, and then I finally just made a purchase of 8 out of 12 of the minifigures. At first, I only had this one, this one, this one, and that one for like a year or two, and then I finally got all the rest just like a week ago, and super nice to see the full collection. Finally got that clock up there that I got for my birthday. It does move, but I turned it off because it makes a really annoying clicking sound when it is moving. Got the Lego Movie poster here. I want to get more Lego posters, but I don't know. I don't have room, and there's honestly not a whole ton of Lego posters out there, but I'm sure I can dig deep for some cool ones. Over here, we just kind of have my random minifigure series on here. I've got the full collection of Series 21 and 22. I need to get Series 23 and 24. I've been trying to prioritize the Lego I get now, the stuff that I'm actually going to use, because ever since 2023 began, I've just been getting random stuff that I just kind of store away and maybe use like one minifig, but I'm trying to just buy stuff that I've actually been needing, such as modulars, the minifigure series, and now I need to get 2 other minifigure series. But yeah, that's that, and Frozone is supposed to be there, but he's on display right now, and I might get a second Frozone so I can have one up on display there. I'm not sure, but I plan on taking these down because I just want to display complete collections here, not just random minifigures from random series. So we'll see how that goes. And of course, I am collecting every Lego Iron Man minifigure, and this is the progress so far. I've got, I believe, just over half of all the minifigures, and I've kind of got all the coolest ones at this point. I think the original Tony Stark minifigure is kind of the last minifigure I'm like super hyped to get. Other than that, the rest are cool or mid. But all the ones that I was most hyped for, I pretty much already have. So I've got this Tony Stark here on display. This is not focusing. There we go. But yeah, I've got all that, and I made space for the Iron Man Mark 47 right there, which will be coming in hopefully this week. It's shipping from Honolulu in Hawaii, so that's kind of interesting. Pretty far from where I am. And then once I fill up this final slot here, I'm going to take a break from collecting the Iron Man minifigures just to kind of buy some other Lego stuff that I need. Instead of constantly spending so much money on these figures, I just need to take a break, get some other stuff, and then I'll get back to it after about 2 months. Over here, we've got the Guardian ship on display, which looks really, really nice. I used to have it all cluttered here, but it looks much better now, in my opinion. And up here is just, again, this was super cluttered. This was down here with a ton of other stuff. So I just kind of took what is my favorite stuff and put it up here. So we got the Apollo 11 thing there. We've got Rothor's New Asgard. And then we've got the central perk here, kind of facing that way, which is kind of weird. But I mean, when you look at the city, you can still kind of see it, but only tall people can see in there, I guess. And My sister made that for me. We won't talk about that. A lot of people would say that this is not really my Lego City because obviously there's tens of thousands and tons of people that use these same exact sets in their city, because my city is mostly made up of, a bunch of modulars, big sets that already exist. They're not custom, but in my opinion, it is my own, kind of custom Lego City, kind of not, because everyone displays theirs differently. There's no one in the world that has this exact same layout as I do. There's no one else in the world that has that specific, line of modulars with those there, and with a Home Alone house there, and no one else has this specific display, and I don't have anyone else specific display. So I would consider it my own Lego City, and a lot of people would not agree, but I think that is my opinion. And I do try to integrate my own type of custom stuff like landscaping. I love landscaping stuff and adding the little details, but I just let Lego take care of the big stuff. So we're just gonna go from left to right in the city. I don't know if the camera will pick up much of the dust. I guess, yeah, you can see here, like along here, it's pretty dusty. I try to dust once in a while, but it's kind of hard to dust all this without knocking over a bunch of stuff, and it takes a lot of time. So got the boutique hotel there, and then over here we got the treehouse and the medieval blacksmith, which I just absolutely loved making the landscape for. I think this is probably actually my favorite part of the city, not like visually just looking at it. I think it was my favorite part of the city to put together. I don't know why I find so much joy in just laying out these tiles and studs and plants in random places and making this whole landscape. I'm not fully satisfied with the landscape around the treehouse. I'm not sure what it is, but there's something kind of off about it. But the medieval blacksmith area, I absolutely love the way that came together, and I try to get the little details right, like make sure the pigs are, actually standing over something that looks edible for animals at least, and just trying to make everything make sense and make it look good. The treehouse over here definitely needs some work because like the treehouse has that little stream there, but I just kind of cut it off, and at some point I'm gonna need to figure out how to get that to just kind of run. Maybe I could, that'd be cool to maybe have like an elevated road and like kind of build a stream it's a good idea, like have the stream kind of coming through the medieval blacksmith area, and then maybe it stops at the road because like it goes into some pipes under the road and bye-bye, something like that. I'm not sure. On the top of the tree I put a little squirrel because why not. Next we've got the police station over there. Nothing really interesting, just the police station itself with some minifigures I put there. We got the Daily Bugle, where I've got Spider-Man fighting Dr. Octopus at the top, and got just Daredevil standing there. I put Daredevil there like 2 days ago. I'm super picky with my superhero displays. I'm almost never satisfied. I've probably set up 20 different superhero displays over time in the city. Not that they're not all here. There's only like 3 of them here, as you can see, just that one there, and then these 2. But I'm almost never satisfied with my superhero displays and always end up taking them down when I get other Marvel modular buildings like the Sanctum and the Avengers Tower. I'll put more superhero fight scenes in those specific areas, but I've tried, I put the Iron Man 2 fight scene over here. I never showed this on camera, but I had like a little Thor and Loki fight scene there, which I was not satisfied with. And I found all sorts of stuff all over that I just end up taking down after like a day or 2 because I just am never really satisfied with it. We've got Green Goblin crashing out of the window. Obviously, we've got Miles Morales coming in at him. And yeah, I mean, there's really not a whole lot more to say. Eventually, what I want to do is obviously with him crashing out the windows, there's going to be explosions and a lot of noise, with both of these fight scenes going on. So it's not like everyone on the ground should be just totally oblivious to it. There should obviously be some attention put towards it. So at some point, I want to have, police cars kind of circling around the front here and, some roadblocks and stuff like that. Some police guys with their little thing that makes their voice louder, or a megaphone. That's what I need them to be holding. But yeah, definitely, like I said, gonna make some modifications to the city, but I'm not really like adding anything that's gonna fill in any big spaces or really make the city, look complete, because like last video, this whole entire square was just plain gray base plate, and I finally got the Jazz Club Pizzeria here. I built it yesterday and put it in yesterday, and it looks really, really nice. I absolutely love this building. I won't be doing a review on it since I don't really do reviews on anything besides some Marvel sets occasionally and some minifigures, but yeah, we've got, like, I tried to add some stuff here. Like, we've got this guy carrying some kind of instrument in the back there. I'm not entirely sure what that would be because I'm not a musician, but yeah, it's just kind of making him fall over, so it's kind of hard to tell, but he is falling over there. And then I've also got Winnie the Pooh and this bunny guy having lunch together because I was running out of just normal citizen minifigs. All the other minifigs I have are like, you know, Speed Champions racers and stuff like that. So I just kind of put that there as something kind of funny, and I want to put a little more fictional stuff in here that's not like too far out, but you know, some stuff that's just kind of funny that you can spot throughout the city, some little Easter eggs, if you will. Yeah, I absolutely love the modular building with the like squirrel nest on the top and everything. It looks really, really nice. I just love this sign here with like the neon lights, and then also the signs down here saying live music all night and stuff. Got this greenhouse here, which I put a rabbit inside of because, I mean, you know, bunnies like vegetables, so you might as well be eating them. And then up here, we've got that guy laying out up there, and I thought it kind of made sense because he's wearing like a tank top there. So yeah, it's all cool. We've got, you know, Pepper Potts driving Iron Man's or Tony Stark's car there. So just random little references, I guess, throughout the city. I'm not sure. I'm just trying to put some little things that people might recognize. I honestly don't really know. Anyways, in the corner, we've got the lonely little Lego store. It's kind of sad, to be honest, because I was super hyped to get that set. And I actually got the wrong one. I might show a picture on screen of the one I actually wanted. And at the time, it had been so long since I saw the one that I actually wanted that I completely mistaked it for this one and got the wrong Lego store. So yeah, I'll try to get some decent angles back here, but yeah, I bought a while ago, I bought a bunch of these 2x2 tile pieces to just tile off the gray base plate areas, because the goal for this city, one of the main goals, was to not let a single piece or stud of the gray base plates show, because the base of the city, you can see, is 48 by 48 stud gray base plates, and I didn't want a single stud of those base plates to be showing in the city, which I have successfully done. And to do that, I needed tiles to kind of make, you know, sidewalks and stuff. So we've got that, and back there we've got a little bit of stuff going on back there as well. So now we move over to the Home Alone house area where it's all wintry. So I kind of almost think of my Lego City as kind of like a Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 type thing, where it's just a bunch of different worlds and eras in one city. So like over here, we've got the medieval times, then we've got, you know, kind of modern city stuff over there. And then, you know, we've got, it's all snowy here across the road and stuff, and it doesn't really make sense, but that's what's cool. It's all creative and everything. So like I said, obviously, I let Lego take care of the big buildings and everything, you know, kind of the base of my city, but I try to, like I said, integrate some of my own custom stuff, like this Frozone display here. This has been changed up a few times. I had to rebuild the entire thing at one point because it was just getting way too breakable and just wasn't really looking right to me, so I redesigned it to where it's a bit skinnier than last time, but it's also more sturdy somehow. And I made it a little bit longer, and I also made him facing this direction towards the people who will, you know, be seeing the city instead of facing that way like I used to have him, because, you know, it took me about 2 years to realize that doesn't really make any sense. But yeah, I bought a bunch of these little 1x2 blue water pieces, I guess, translucent pieces. I struggle with piece names here, but I just kind of put those all over here, and I got those pieces from a Lego store in Kentucky. I just went to the pick up brick section, bought all these pieces, and that's also where I got all the pieces for this Frozone display and everything. And originally I wasn't going to use all these pieces as, you know, like little ice things, little texture details throughout the display, but I thought I would only need them for the Frozone display, but obviously I did not. So Just had a bunch of extras, so I decided to use them for that, and I think it looks pretty good. We've got, it's been a while since I've seen the movie Marv and Harry, that's the names, coming to the house. We've also got the old man there. And yeah, I've just kind of put snow all around. This whole house, typically, you know, a lot of times, like for the Ferris wheel or, you know, the tree house. Actually, no, I did not do that with the tree house, but typically you would kind of try to press the building down, stick the studs, stick the building into the base plate, you know, make it to where it sticks. But none of these buildings are actually stuck to the ground besides the Lego store. And I mean, I guess the Ferris wheel isn't really a building, but it is stuck to the base plate. I did press it down, but all the modulars, obviously the base plates they're on don't have the little tubes on the bottom to stick to the studs, so that wouldn't even work. But like the tree house is not actually pressed all the way down into the base plate. It just kind of looks like it is because I just have other little plates and pieces all around it that you can't really tell. Same with the medieval blacksmith, and same with this. I've got snow all around here. I guess if you look in here you can tell, but for the most part you can't even tell that it's not stuck down to the base plate at all. And it's really nice. It makes it easy to, if for some reason I need to move these buildings out or anything like that, it's really easy, because trying to unstick this entire thing from a base plate would be super frustrating. So I've got this big map sign here which has fallen several times back here and made some black marks. I've actually had to throw away several pieces from it falling down. And this garbage can is broken. I'm gonna have to order myself a new garbage can. I keep forgetting to do that, but oh wow, okay. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna need to order myself a new garbage can at some point. And then back here we have got the tree house, the little OK van, and then it's very hard to see unless I show you guys, but I've got the Christmas tree back there and the sled. So it's a nice little backyard there. Originally, the original plan was to have the Home Alone house area just be this entire side. So basically the corner garage would not be there, the Lego store would not be there, these roads wouldn't be here, just this whole entire section here would be just a whole winter display, which I would like to have a bigger winter display one time, or one day when I get another one of these same exact tables and put them parallel to each other. But for now, that's just too much. I can't do that right now, and I'm pretty satisfied with that display as of right now. So yeah, that's why the little Frozone is supposed to be there, but I put him there. And so it's kind of annoying when I look at the city. It's all complete except that one stupid minifigure, but I honestly don't mind because I really like the display and I'm pretty satisfied with it. So I believe the only thing we have left to talk about is the park. The park has been the biggest pain and the biggest work in progress. It's still a work in progress. I've never been satisfied with the park, and I still am not satisfied with the park, and I'm honestly not sure what it is. I need to do something. I feel like I know what I need to do, but at the same time I really just don't. Anyways, we've got the Ferris wheel here, which I really like. I mean, that's always going to stay like that. I like the way that is. It's kind of cool to have a little park, and then you got the big Ferris wheel there. So I really do like that, and I tried to, you know, kind of make it interesting. I don't know why you would eat popcorn on the Ferris wheel there, but that guy, he's about to throw up. Someone's taking pictures. That little guy is scared there. So, you know, I've got some, what the heck, try to make it interesting and, you know, change up the facial expressions for some of those people. And then over here we've got a little skate park by the park. So I think that it's a pretty cool addition. I am satisfied with that little part there. I do like the way that turned out. And but it's just the park itself with where the green is. Basically, besides the Ferris wheel and the skate park, I'm just not satisfied with it. I don't know what it is. Yesterday, I actually finished building this small little water fountain in the middle here, which used to be a very poorly designed Thor Love and Thunder display with the broken Mjolnir in the glass. So I switched that out for a water fountain, which is what I've always wanted. I don't know why I haven't done that sooner, but I think I got a pretty good design there. I kind of like it, and I've got this tree here, and I switched out the monkey in the tree for a cat because I feel like that makes more sense. We'll both make more sense, but I just don't feel like you're gonna find a monkey in a tree in a big city, and I don't know why my camera won't focus on it. Come on. What the heck are you doing? Huh. That's weird, sorry about that. But yeah, I've just been constantly making very small changes to the city, and I don't know why there's a golden stud there. We'll leave that for now. But constantly making changes to this park, and I don't know if I will ever stop. It's just continuing to be a work in progress. We've got this little merry-go-round thing. I don't know if that's the name for this. Got these little leaves here. They don't really make sense, but they look very, very nice. I just kind of hate these flowers, and I don't know why I haven't moved them, but not satisfied with that. Got the pizza, or the hot dog, my bad. The hot dog and the coffee stand there. Got the palm tree, bus stop, news stand, which this whole kind of sidewalk area that, again, just like over in the Lego store, I bought a bunch of tiles to tile off this entire area. And I mean, honestly, it only costed about 40 bucks for all the tiles, and I still have a bunch of extra. I probably have enough extras to tile off, to like take the whole skate park out and tile off that entire area if I wanted to, which I won't, but if I'm just saying, if I wanted to, I probably could. But yeah, like this statue here, I just don't really like that either, and so it's just constantly a work in progress, honestly, and I'm not 100% sure why I'm not satisfied with it, but I'm just not. I don't know. I hope to kind of really, basically, what I would like to do, oh my gosh, sorry about that random noise that just came. There is a shower on the other side of the right wall, and it is very loud. So anyways, at some point, I'd like to just clear out this entire park and redesign the whole thing, do a LEGO City update based off of just specifically the park, which might actually be my next LEGO City update. But yeah, I think we've looked at everything in the city at this point. So that is the LEGO City. I don't know how long this video is going to be by the time I've edited it down to the stuff that is necessary to explain, but I hope it wasn't too long. I'm assuming it'll be somewhere in the 10 to 20 minute range. We'll have to see. But anyways, I will be getting a second table, and we've actually got something kind of big coming up within the next, 6 to 8 months, maybe even a little longer, but it should be within the next 6 to 8 months, like I said. But eventually I will be getting a second one of these tables, because if you guys recall, I used to have a second table, but the problem was the second table was, first of all, it was shorter than this one, and it was higher than this one, so it was a really awkward way of displaying my city. But the next time I get a second table, it's going to be the same exact table lined up next to each other, instead of having the other table like this and then coming out to where it's like a weird corner there. It's just going to be one massive, or I guess for some people it might actually be kind of small, but one big city. So it'll be double this size, and I am kind of making preparations for that. I'm going to have the Sanctum and the Avengers Tower just sitting in my closet probably for a few months until I'm able to get the second table. And so I'll be making preparations for that, and there will be a whole video based off of that in the future. It's going to be a pretty big video because there's going to be a lot of stuff going on. But yes, there will be a second table again. For now though, I'm probably done buying stuff for the city, besides the little Lego store that I need to swap out there. But I'm just going to focus more on what I have now, what I already have, and try to just kind of modify the details around here, mainly the park, make the park look a little bit better. So, I mean, really the only way to officially complete the city is to get the correct Lego store over there and make the park better somehow. I'm not sure how, but somehow. And yeah, so that is a Lego City tour. I won't do another Lego City tour until 2024, so I guess we'll see how the Lego City looks in 2024. That will be interesting to see. But this is it in 2023, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think of the city, and I'll see you all in the next one.